Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning, friends, and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center, and it's a beautiful Monday morning. Happy to be here with you all to help you get your day and your week started in the right direction. Beautiful day today, nice and cool today. It's supposed to stay in the 70s, which will be great, but we are warming back up, sadly, so fall is not quite here yet, but we got the last gasp of summer hanging on here. But such a beautiful day. I did drive the Mustang today. So for those of you who don't know, I've got a 66 Mustang that I take out on occasion. I have shown it at our Cars and Guitars events around here, as well as many other places. But so we are here. We are getting it going. We've got some saxophones for you today. For those of you new to the show, we're here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, to share the coolest instruments on the internet for you. These are instruments available for you to purchase on our website, palinmusic.com, or by giving us a call at 417-882-7006, or by checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com. As I said, I've got some saxophones for you today. I do apologize, I won't be playing them for you today. My allergies are just killing me this morning. So I am not, I'm not breathing well, so I don't want to attempt to pass out while playing a saxophone. So you'll just have to trust me on how cool these things are. Good morning to the folks on the chat already this morning. Vincent is here. Mom is here. Host Eddie is here. Eric is here. John is here. Good morning to you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. So in addition to the cool instruments, by the way, we talk about all kinds of other fun stuff. Music, I certainly like to share music with you, and then we can talk about art or literature or travel or food or cars. I talk about cars a lot. In fact, today may be a car day. We'll just see. Drove the Mustang today, so maybe it will be. We talk about coffee. We talk about all kinds of stuff, whatever I'm in the mood for. So hopefully you enjoy it and stick around. Please hit the like, the share, the subscribe, all of those fun bells and whistles. Hey, we made it into the 1540s on subscribers. Thank you so much. Appreciate every little button click you do to help us out. It goes a long way, really. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And lastly, we've got the live stream chat going on, of course. You know the rules on that. Keep it clean and polite and appropriate. This is a family show. Best way for us to engage and interact and have some fun. Ask your questions, leave your comments. Average Metal Enjoyer is back, currently in school, so I can't be here today, but but tuned in to say hello. Well, man, brother, it's good to see you. Thank you for popping in, and do good in school. Do your homework. All right. So that's the show. That's what we've got going on. So we're going to dig into some cool saxophones here in just a minute. But before we do that, we're going to say good morning to my good friend Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning.
Missed you on Friday.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
But Max was able to hold down the fort. So
awesome.
Did a fine job.
Yeah.
And rumor is you're like 7'4", in case you're wondering. So that's.
Oh. Okay.
You'll have to ask Max about that. Yeah, you know, he was talking about filling your shoes, and you had really big shoes to fill. In fact,
yeah.
He said, like, yeah, he's like 7 feet tall. So
no,
yeah,
anyway, just big feet.
Jordan's not 7 feet tall, folks, but
quite the opposite.
His personality is.
I don't know about that either, but
hey,
thanks.
Your full new album has dropped, right? Or is dropping?
Next Friday. This Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys stay tuned, because what is it? Lawn Care, right? Lawn Care.
Yep.
Is going to be exploding this coming week. So stay tuned for that. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you
on that, man. I'm proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Super exciting. All right. Well, let's dive in, shall we?
Yeah. Let's dive in.
Let's get into some saxophones here. Got my gloves. They're starting to look a little grungy. Maybe time to swap them out. I'll keep them going this week. Hey, if you buy a horn and you want some autographed gloves to go with it, I'll sign these for you.
Yes.
And you can get the autographed Wake Up with Greg special Mickey Mouse, no fingerprinty glove.
That's a big name.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
we forgot one step, and that's the shirt and watch.
Oh, the shirt and
Before
watch.
we get into the
In
horns.
fact, Eric even said, loving the shirt today. So here's the shirt. You guys have seen this shirt before. I'm out of new wardrobe, so you got repeats going on. So, but the winter wardrobe is on the horizon, so that'll be coming back, and you'll see a whole new me, all kinds of new fun shirts. But this one is one of my Caribbean brand shirts. It's got the flamingos on it, and you get up there close, you see the little pink flamingos and standing in the water, eating some shrimps. That's how the flamingos get their color, by the way. Did you know that?
No.
Their primary diet is shrimp.
That's why they're that color?
That's why they're that color. Because when you cook and eat shrimp, they turn this kind of pink color. Wow. And so that's, hey, correct me if I'm wrong, all you zoologists out there. Or what studies birds? Is it I don't know. I'm thinking aviarian, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, but that's okay. Zoologist, that'll work. That covers all the animals.
There you go.
All right, so that's the shirt, and then the watch. This is my my Bulova. I don't know the model of this one, but this is one of my first nice watches my wife gave me years ago. I'm thinking coming up on 20 years probably. I don't know how old this watch is, but I still love it. It's got a big scratch on it, but that happens over time. Maybe we need to talk to my buddy Jake, see if he can buff that scratch out of there. All right, so that's the shirt, that's the watch, that's the game. Let's get this party started. First item up for bids, we've got a Chateau saxophone, alto saxophone. We've talked a bit about these. These are professional grade instruments at student level prices. Super affordable, fantastic quality, great sounding and looking instruments. You just can't go wrong with these guys. They really, really do a great job. These are Taiwanese made, as are a lot of the great horns out there. P. Marriotts and Cannonballs and many others out there are Taiwanese made. But the Eastmans, I think, are also Taiwan. So let's see, the Selmer USA series, Taiwanese made. So there's a lot of history there from some great quality saxophone manufacturers. So this is the Chateau. They call it the 50 series or the Chambord series, kind of a French theme to the name, trying to stay true to the whole Selmer Paris vibe. They're all kind of based on that. But this has got really fantastic features. It's got full poster rib construction. It's got the beautiful natural mother of pearl key touches, hand engraving. This is in the antique finish, by the way. They call this the antique finish, which is kind of a matte or brushed finish, gives it kind of that vintagey vibe, which is really cool. Beautiful hand engraving on that, kind of hard to see on the camera there, but it's there and it's pretty and it's elegant. Goes all the way down the bow. You can see it there. I think they've got it on the neck as well. Italian leather pads, metal tone boosters, high F sharp front F, adjustable thumb hook on the back, double braced bell keys for added stability in your setup and regulation there. Fine adjustments throughout, added brace on the left-hand spatula mechanism. This is a great horn for any advancing middle school or high school player, great for an advancing college player who's on a budget. When you're needing a great horn, but you can't afford the Selmer Paris or the Yamaha Xeno or Customs or the the Kyleworth SX90s and all that kind of stuff. That's in that upper tier, but you want a great horn that you can rely on, that's built well, that is going to sound great and perform for you. These are fantastic. This is the Chateau Chambord series, the CAS50AN, live on the website right now at palinmusic.com, or give me a call, 417-882-7006, or check out our reverb page at reverb.com. So that is saxophone number one. Set that one aside. We'll grab saxophone number two here in a moment.
All right. Can you recommend some music for us today?
I can't. I had a song in my head this morning. You never know where these things come from sometimes. Stuff just pops in and you're like, you know what? That's the song of the day. So sometimes I have to struggle to, maybe struggle's not the word, but spend some time like digging through my music library to find something to share for you today when I don't necessarily have any particular inspiration, but today I just woke up with this song in my head. So I'm sharing it with you. Now, I've shared a song from this album before, so this is a slight artist repeat, but the main artist performing on this song is not a repeat. You've not heard this one from me before. So let me share it with you first. The album from 1990 or 92, I think, Quincy Jones. The album is Back on the Block, but the song is called Tomorrow, and A Better You, A Better Me by Tevin Campbell. Now, Tevin Campbell, when this album came out, I think he was like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old, something like that. Really young kid, but super talented. And as far as I know, he's still out there making music. I haven't really followed up on him to see where he's at. But obviously I can't play this for you, but I wanted to just touch on some of the lyrics for you on this song. It says, I hope tomorrow will bring a better you, better me. I know that we'll show this world we got more we could be. So you should never give up on your hopes and your dreams. You got to get up, get out, get into it, get it on to be strong. I mean, that's a great first line to a song, any kind of song, really. If we try, we can fly to a whole nother place. All we need is belief and a smile on our face. We can go anywhere we want, any road we decide to take, and we're never, never, never too far from tomorrow today. So it's such a great song. It's, kind of that nice 90s or late 80s, early 90s R&B vibe. Anything Quincy Jones does is platinum, in my opinion. So, he's been a legend in the industry for decades. Got his start with, some of the big names like Dizzy Gillespie and Count Basie, I think he played with before he, started his own groups. And he's, written many songs, orchestrated many songs. He's done film work. He's done... I don't know if he's done classical work. I should dig into that and see if he's done anything. But anyway, you can't go wrong with the dude, Quincy Jones. Here he is. The album, Back on the Block. The song, Tomorrow, A Better You, A Better Me by Tevin Campbell. Check it out. That is my song for the day. All right, so there we go. Let's saxophone number 2.
Yeah, number 2.
See you in 2 and 2, right? Who does that? Is that Chuck Woolery that does that on all of his game shows? Be back in 2 and 2. All right, but this is saxophone number 2. All right, same brand, same model, different finish. Another Chateau will show the case. These are those backpack style, lightweight, but they're hard shell cases. Super protective, but easy to lug around. Lots of accessory storage compartments and so on. And this one is in the beautiful, what they just call the black or the onyx finish, I think they call it. It's just one of the most gorgeous saxophones out there. Really just pops, really vibrant, really bright. And the engraving just pops on this because you've got the black nickel-plated finish with the bright, high gloss polish to that black nickel, and then the engraving, which cuts through that down to the brass, which gives you a really beautiful contrast. You can really see that engraving just stand out so beautifully. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. Offset with the gorgeous traditional gold lacquer keys, but all of the same features of the last model. This is the same series, same model, the CAS50BL for black. Italian leather pads, metal tone boosters, high F sharp front F mother pearl key touches, double braced bell keys, 3-point bell to body brace, adjustable metal thumb hook. This is, again, everything you want in a professional horn. It has all of the features of the higher end professional horns made in Taiwan, can compete with anything out there, but at a student level price. I mean, these altos are just at or under $2,000, which is impossible for a professional alto. So supremely great deal, especially if you're an advancing player needing something that plays well, is built well, but is extremely affordable. There's a Chateau logo on the bell there. Kind of simple logo, which I find interesting, but So yeah, that's the CAS 50 BL Chateau alto sax from, Chambord alto sax from Chateau. And I'll show you the neck too. Is the neck engraved? I don't remember if the neck is engraved. It is not, but we'll pop that out to show you here so you get the neck as well. So there's the neck with the black nickel plating there with the gold on the octave key. These come as an outfit with a hard rubber mouthpiece, neck strap, polished cloth, swab, all of your goodies, bells and whistles. There's your neck strap, there's your swab, cork grease, everything you need to get going. Packaged, ready to roll right out of the box. So check this one out. This is the Chateau series, Chateau Chambord series, CAS 50 BL for black. Live on our website at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006 or checking out our Reverb page at reverb.com.
All right.
All right.
Next up, can you show us something cool?
Something cool. Okay, so this is something that I've been wanting to show you for a couple weeks now, but it took me a hot minute to find it. A couple weeks ago, I was talking about cars and racing and Hot Wheels and car culture and all of that kind of stuff. And there was a piece of car culture in my history that I really wanted to share with you. Way back in my late junior high, early high school days, I got the pleasure of working at Famosa Drag Strip, which is one of the legendary drag strips in California. It was a like a military training like airstrip before it became a drag strip. A lot of those during the war, they had a lot of military training bases all over the country for planes and whatnot. And then after the war, those just kind of sat around at all these long stretches of road that were perfect for drag racing. So that's how the kind of California car culture picked up. But while working at this drag strip for their annual event called the March Meet, also known as the Bakersfield Fuel and Gas Championships, which was a top tier race at the time. And all of the top NHRA professional racers were there back in the day. So, the legends like Don the Snake Prudhomme and Tom the Mongoose McHugh, and they all had these nicknames. Big Daddy Don Garlitz, the Bounty Hunter, I'm blanking on his name, right? Connie Coletta, yeah, the Bounty Hunter, and many, many others. But one of my favorites from that era is let's call her the First Lady of drag racing, the amazing Shirley Muldowney. All right. So this is a picture of me at the drag strip, age 13, 14, somewhere around there, with Shirley. That's me right there. This is Shirley Muldowney in the dragster, her hot pink Top Fuel dragster. Her signature up here, was able to get her autograph on that. And this is just such an amazing piece of my history that I'm so happy to have been a part of and was such a great part of my life. It was so much fun. And I was looking and looking and looking for this photo. I could not find it anywhere. It was buried in a photo album, and I don't know how it got into the photo album it was in, but I found it yesterday finally, so I wanted to share it. But Shirley Muldowney, the First Lady of Drag Racing, first female to ever win the national championship, the NHRA championship. And then they made a movie about her, a biopic called Heart Like a Wheel, starring Bonnie Bedelia as Shirley Muldowney and Beau Bridges as Connie Coletta. They had a close relationship early on. And I don't know if they were married or not. I can't remember. But anyway, I think he was like her crew chief or something like that for a while. And then she became, a racer faster than he was, actually. One of the great. This is actually a really great movie, and it's got a Hot Wheel with it. I mean, how great is that? Now, this isn't the DVD package. This is just I kind of customized this card off of the movie package. But it's a great film. Came out in the, I want to say the 80s, late 80s, early 90s maybe. I don't remember specifically. But Heart Like a Wheel, check it out. It's a really great film. I don't know much about the like the soundtrack or the score for this film. I'll have to look that up because usually when I share these things, it's got some kind of a musical tie-in. But this is just a little piece of my history that I absolutely love and wanted to share with you. So that's my something cool for the day. And I wore the pink flamingos to go with the pink dragster and the race car, whatever. So that's what I do. A couple other points I wanted to make. Finally got to finish Beetlejuice, by the way. Fantastic, a great, fun film. Highly recommend going to see it. And then I watched last night Field of Dreams. And why did I do that? Because last week we lost one of the greats, the great James Earl Jones, who, as we all know, the voice of Darth Vader from the Star Wars films, also in many other films. But he had a major part in the film Field of Dreams, which is all about baseball. And it's just one of the greatest films of all time. Really stands the test of time. It's one of those movies that I cannot watch without crying all the way through it. So I am a big sap. What? I'm a sap. I'm a sop. I'm a sad, floppy sop. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, I can cry at the drop of a hat. It's pretty pathetic, really. Mom was chiming in, great times at the races. Man, I remember school has changed so much over the years, but we got to go when we were kids. We actually got to go to the drag races as a field trip at the elementary schools we went to in Bakersfield. It was such an awesome deal. I mean, kids don't get to do that kind of stuff anymore. At least I don't think they do. I mean, they get field trips, but they got to go see what Ravi or whatever these kids musical guys are. But man, we got to experience life and cool things when we were kids. Anyway, so that's my ramblings about something cool. Car culture. We've got a huge car culture here in Springfield, Missouri. We've got Cars and Coffee. Once a month, we've got our event, the Cars and Guitars events. There's many clubs in town, like the Greater Ozarks Mustang Club. I know there's a huge Corvette club around, and Emmett, our store manager down here, he's big involved in the street racing scene around here. So a lot of car culture. We're big into our cars around here. So that's something cool for the day. I'm going to move on with saxophone number 3. 3 and 3? I don't know. All right. So I mentioned this brand earlier as one of the brands made in Taiwan, but also this is P. Marriott, and they stick with kind of a French Paris theme as well. P. Marriott being a French. Paul Marriott was actually a clarinet player and saxophone artist back in the 60s and maybe early 70s. Great player. And so I don't know really what involvement, if any, he had in the forming of this company, but they use his name for sure. But this is the P. Marriott System 76. P. Marriott's flagship model, of course, their top-of-the-line horn. Now, I shouldn't say their top-of-the-line because they've got several top-of-the-line horns now. This is their System 76 series, but they also have their PMX series, which is their rolled tone hole models, which are my preferred models of the P. Marriott line, but they've got a brand new one now that I'm hoping we're going to get soon. Oh gosh, what's it called? Starts with a V. It's not Victory, but it's something else. I'll have to look it up and see, but we'll show those as soon as we've got them. But this, here we go, professional grade. This is an unlacquered horn, so raw brass, completely raw brass. So it's got already kind of a nice little patina to it, but it will age and darken over time and just get a really nice, rich look to it. But it's got a great vintage vibe to it. I love some of the fine point details on this. You've got the little treble clef there in the key guard, and then you've got the little treble clef on the bell to body brace back there as well. Just these fine little details that make it really special. These dark or black mother of pearl key touches, Italian leather pads, metal tone boosters, high F sharp front F, all the embracing and adjustments throughout that you could possibly want, and the beautiful hand engraving. Again, on these matte finish horns or unlacquered horns, the engraving can only really be enjoyed up close. You can kind of see it on the screen there, but kind of patterned after the Mark VI, as a lot of saxophones are these days, but still kind of unique in its own right. Comes with the, is it the Super 6 neck they call it? My glove got stuck there. I think so, yeah. The Super 6 neck there, you can see that. It says Super 6 there. So that's their special neck for the System 76. Great top-notch professional grade horn, all blue steel needle springs on there. I don't know if you can see them. There's one right there. You can kind of see the blued steel springs. High grade steel springs. I don't know, what else can I tell you about this horn? It's just got everything that you want, the front F. Very nicely contoured. I love the feel. The layout of the P. Marriott horns are really comfortable. They just lay right perfectly under your fingers. I just love the way they feel. I love the way they sound. Love the way they look. Yeah, can't go wrong with a P. Marriott, guys. And this one is on special on the website right now at palinmusic.com. Ella is here. Good to see you, Ella. Thank you for subscribing. I play bass, banjo, sax, keyboards, drums, cello, and double bass. Goodness, cool. That's a whole lot. That's awesome. Well, thank you for being here, and welcome to the show. I love it when new people pop in and show up. So, fantastic. Are you a professional musician out there, Ella? You play? Are you a student? Let me know a little. And where are you watching from? I would love to know where in the world you are. We're in Springfield, Missouri, and we got watchers and viewers from all over the world. So, getting back to the saxophone, this is the P. Marriott System 76 U for unlacquered alto saxophone. Check this out live on the website right now at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-706 or check out our reverb page at reverb.com. From Greenland. Holy smokes. We've never had anybody from Greenland before. I've never even known anybody to live in Greenland. So that is about the coolest thing I think could happen today. Thank you so much for being here. Please spread the word about our show in Greenland. Do you want me to send you back to where you were, unemployed in Greenland? All right, Princess Bride quote. Come on, people, you got to know what I'm talking about here. All right, Fezzik the Giant was from Greenland, apparently. So love it, love it, love it. Ella, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. All right, so that's saxophone number 3. Also comes as a kit with all the cool bells and whistles. One really cool point I wanted to make on this, it's got one of the best cases out there, these contoured cases. And it's just got pockets galore, inside and out, hidden compartments. But the one detail I absolutely love are these zipper pulls. If you can see that, it's actually, I'm going to stand up so I can show it to you up close here. Check that out. It's a little saxophone, right? On the zipper pulls. How cool is that? It's the fine details that really make the horn, guys. So anyway, super fun there. That's the P. Marriott System 76. What do we got left, Jordan? I feel like I'm rambling a lot today.
Oh no, it's good. The only thing left is wisdom. Do you have some wisdom to share with us?
I do have some wisdom to share with you today. This comes from an English composer by the name of Malcolm Arnold. Malcolm Arnold is probably best known as being the film composer for the movie Bridge on the River Kwai, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think is one of my dad's favorite films. I'd have to ask him on that. But he's done hundreds of others. Just a fantastic composer all the way around. And this is what he says about music. He says, music is the social act of communication among people, a gesture of friendship, the strongest there is. I've always said that music is one of the best forms of communication because it is boundless. It is its own language. So you can be from anywhere in the world and not speak the same language as each other, but you put music together, people can perform music together and understand what's going on and play and communicate musically. And it's such a powerful medium for that. The art of music, a language of its own that you can communicate across borders, across cultures. And it's such an amazing thing. So one more time from Malcolm Arnold, music is the social act of communication among people, a gesture of friendship, the strongest there is. Fantastic, guys. That quote, along with the song, Tomorrow, There was another line in there I wanted to share. What was it? Anyway. Oh, yeah, here we go. If we try, we can fly to a place in the sun. All we need is precious dreams and a friend we can trust. We can go anywhere we want, any road that we can take, and we're never too far from tomorrow today. All right, so that's my piece of wisdom. That's my song. That's my something cool. Those are my saxophones. I want them to be your saxophones. So get on the website at palinmusic.com and hit that buy now button. And thank you all for being here. It's been a great day to start off the week. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Thank you, Ella, for being here from all the way from Greenland, and all the other folks here as well. Glad to see you. We'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here. So remember this. Oh, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And then finally, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.